Hello there. Today I want to talk about a 12-year-old GPU. Now, the real ones will already know what this is, but for those of you who don't, I actually want to start off with a quote. No matter what you have, downgrading your parts will always make you appreciate what you currently have. Now, let me introduce to you the GTX 650. Now, to give you a bit of context, over here I have a system with a GTX 960, and I don't think I've been giving it the love that it deserves. So what better way than to give it an unfair advantage and swap it for a card like this so that I can appreciate what an actual tank it is compared against a poor little old 650. So I basically just want to talk about this card, have a proper look at it, go down into the specs and whatnot, and yeah, we'll give it a bit of a comparison against the mighty 960. But yeah, let me just swap the cameras so that we can get a proper look at this thing. So we get a closer look at this thing, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's a cute little card with a blue PCB, nice little blue through the middle, but yeah, nothing crazy about it. Running into the specs of this thing came out almost 12 years ago on the 6th of September. That means it's his birthday this Friday, so happy birthday. Had an MSRP of $109 US, and it's got 2 gigabytes of GDDR5 VRAM, which is a cop to the 960 because the 960's got the same amount. It's blue. It looks pretty cool. That heatsink matches the PCV, which looks pretty cool. I don't know if that was intentional, but I low-key like it. This could have been a very hard-looking vertical mounted GPU. It has PCIe 3.0, a 6-pin power connector. Nice. It is of Kepler architecture. It has 1,270 million transistors, and it has a GPU clock of 1,110 megahertz. That's a bit crooked for you, but there you go. Yeah, I don't really know what these two mean, so if anyone wants to tell me, that would be kind of cool. But yeah, so I'm just the messenger of the information. That's the 960. Really quickly, before we benchmark this thing, I thought we should find out how much this thing will cost. So I've just fired up eBay over here. Let's type it in. GTX 650. I am in Australia, so this is in Australian dollars, which I'll convert back. Bro, what the fuck is this? 100. That's a sponsored post. Let's not look at that. Let's just filter by the cheapest stuff. Right, $20 plus shipping, 35 bucks, 35 again, not bad, 37, 40. All right, let's say this thing costs, and by the way, there's so many of my exact model up here. Holy. But let's say 35 Australian dollars to US dollars. Is $24. $24 for a GTX 650. Now, that seems like a steal to me. But this could either be the best budget GPU ever or a monumental waste of time and money. That's what we're about to find out. So let's compare this thing to the GTX 960 and then chuck this thing in and see how good it performs. But low key for 24 bucks, this might not be too bad. So we're here with the GTX 960 and we've got Fortnite. I've just applied performance mode. Have a look at the settings here. I don't really know what this stuff means. But let's get into a game and see how well this 960 does. I'll give everything a good chance to render properly first before we can get a more accurate number, but we're looking at that 80, almost 90 mark so far, which honestly does not seem that good, but okay, there we go. But we'll give it a moment. Where are we dropping? Oh shit. All right, this is a little bit stressful for me because I don't want to die off the bat because I want to be able to show you guys some accurate frames per second numbers. So that means I have to actually sort of play the game. I could just camp it out, but I'm not very good at this game, so we'll have to see how well I can go. Ah, okay. So that was a bit eventful, but I think we're rocking from anywhere between 80 to 120. But for the moment of truth, let's take this bad boy out and swap it for the 650, which is chilling. Right over there. I gotta tell you, I cannot wait for this, so let's chuck it in. And there she goes, our glorious 960. Oh my god, what a size comparison. It's like double the size, like literally, like a whole extra fan. Holy crap. That's actually so funny to look at it that way. Oh my god. Check this out. No GPU sag over here whatsoever. Damn. Alright, let's go plug this bitch in. 650 time. So here we are, GTX 650 is in, looking nice and pretty. The computer has already picked it up, but I'm still gonna get drivers online because I'm paranoid. Even though this says it's from the 1st of May 2024. Installing the drivers. Okay, so here we are. Let's just double check our settings. We've got performance mode. Yes. Okay, I think it was good. Gonna land in the same spot where we dropped when we were using the 960 so that we can just do a quick little comparison. But maybe there was a reason why this is a GPU for the real ones, but I'm on 60 frames right now, bro. Or is my 960 just cooked? Bro, what is this? There's no way this is getting good frames. Okay, now I'm thinking there's something wrong with my 960 because look at this. 100 like frames per second. Like, bro, this thing is cracked. Or did I have different settings on? I don't know. Because performance, no VSync, unlimited frame rate, color strength, 3D. I'm pretty sure these were the same. Bro, I don't get it. Oh, okay, I died. But I don't get it, man. Like, it's low-key laughing at the 960 right now. The 650 gets my respect. So what do you guys think of this thing? Because I think I actually like it now. Don't get me wrong. I know we only use Fortnite and performance mode. I didn't want to bore the video out too long with lots of benchmarks and extended gameplay. Besides, I'm sure you guys know where this sits in terms of GPU hierarchy just from seeing some frames per second. Everyone's pretty smart nowadays. But there is no doubt that if you put DX11, 12, any AAA game against this thing, it's gonna shit itself. I understand that. But from a budget point of view, especially if you want to build like a $100 computer, I'm just imagining right now, all the little light bulbs are going off in my brain. Since this thing's $24, you can probably build some pretty cheap computers with this as your front runner of a GPU. Like, I'm just thinking like 3rd gen i5, 4th gen maybe, or even 2nd gen, because we have an i7-4790K which we were using for the whole test system, and that wasn't being utilized 100%. You know, like, there's lots of different possibilities for this thing. It's a pretty good GPU. There's a reason why only the real ones know of this. And especially compared to the 960, this thing was only like 40 frames per second worse, which was what surprised me the most, because I came into this expecting this to be the shit GPU, but it impressed me. Honestly, the closeness in frames per second to each other is what made me think, bruh, this 960 is just not it. I was surprised. But anyway, the 650 is one for the real ones. One thing, just a quick side note. I'm looking for a power supply, an ATX 3.1 and does anyone know any good ATX 3.1 power supplies that are like pretty quiet, good efficiency, 800 watts and over? Like, I want to rebuild my computer a little bit and I'm looking for a power supply, but without a power supply, I can't start filming my video and I really want to just get into it. You know what I mean? So if anyone knows any power supplies, please let me know. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you wish to, and go watch some more of my videos if you like. I make some pretty good videos, but thank you for watching. See you later.